Alright YouTube, what's up? This is Gmac. I'm going to go over my trading model for New York. It's an A plus and an A setup. Those are the two setups I'm going to take during New York, and I'm going to tell you the difference between the two. Okay? We're looking at Monday of last week on a 1 minute chart. Right here is midnight opening price. So I'm going to mark it. I usually don't use those big lines, but just for reference. This other one is at 8:30 a.m. So here are the rules right off the bat. If we're going to buy, the A plus setup is below both levels. We're below midnight, we're below 8:30, and there has been a rate of liquidity, and we're entering on a PD array. Okay, those are the 4 steps that I use. Okay, and flip it for bearish. If we're bearish, we want to be above 8:30 and above midnight, and we have to have a rate of liquidity, and then we're entering on a bearish PD array. That's the A plus. The only difference between the A plus and the A is the 8:30 a.m. You can use midnight. As long as you're above it, you can sell, and as long as you're below it, you can buy. You don't have to worry about the 8:30. So those are the two setups. And before anybody says anything, I learned a lot from Casper SMC, and I saw a video a while back, Charmaine Trades. This is a model that he uses. So ICT is, is the creator of all this, and we just learn from each other. But that's the model that I got off Casper, and then I saw Charmaine Trades does it too. So, just like minds think alike. I'm not trying to take credit for nothing or nothing like that. It's just, here you go. This is how I do, and this is how I make money trading. So there's midnight. We'll go to 8:30, and where are we at? 8:30. All right, 8:30 is right here. That's where it opens. So we're hunting a setup. It looks like we've got equal lows, and right here 9:30 open, boom, first PD array, first fair value gap after 9:30 is right here. We don't dip, we don't dip down into it, but we have a rate of liquidity, and we have a PD array of a fair value gap, and also I'm afraid to change time frames for a for another setup. But if we was on a higher chart, we're in this PD array right here. That's what I'm trying to find. You see this fair value gap here? 1, 2, 3. This down candle. Look, perfect to the touch at 9:30. What time? It's time then price. 9:30. Okay, that's time. That's important. What's price doing at that time? Boom! It's entered on this PD array. We've took liquidity. We've closed below almost 7 o'clock. The last 2.5 hours. That's the lowest we've been. So we've took some sell side. So you could enter off this PD array with the stop right at below this candle, or if we were on a different time frame, either a lower time frame, you probably could have got in here. I know it's kind of a bad example for a Monday, but that's what I kind of wanted to show was you have to have all the steps. Okay, we're below 8:30. We're below midnight. We've had a rate of liquidity, and we are in a PD array, but you have to look. You have to look back sometimes, and it's not going to be just right here in your face. And also, what we've done is we've disrespected a bearish order flow with this candle. So right after that could have been your entry. Okay, there's bearish fair value gap. There's a bearish fair value gap. We've been respecting it, but this candle, boom, it closes right on the open at 8:30. You could have got in right there, and boom. So that's the rules. I could have picked a little better example, but again, the rules are if you're buying the A plus setup is below 8:30 and below midnight, enter it on a PD ray and flip it for bearish, and the A model is not worrying about the 8:30 open, but as long as it's below midnight and above, below midnight to buy, above midnight to sell, and enter it on a PD ray after liquidity's been taken. If you can use this model during New York Open or after 8:30, sometimes there's news that comes out at 8:30. You know how that goes. Just back test it, look at it, and you'll see some big moves happen during that time. So I appreciate you. Good luck trading. God bless you. And until I see you again, be careful.